Good evening. This is Freddie Ziegler with the National Weather Service with the Sunday weather briefing. I've got a couple of things we're going to talk about for this week, actually the second week of October. We're expecting a good chance of rain tomorrow and Friday ahead of two fronts. Cooler temperatures expected this week, but above normal for this time of year. The second front that we're expecting Friday into Saturday will definitely feel a lot cooler over the weekend. We're expecting some elevated winds that may affect the marine zones Friday night and Saturday, and also talk about the burn ban that remains in effect across parts of Louisiana and most of Mississippi, and that's due to the D0 drought conditions that are in place, and that's going to be expanding. That has expanded over the last couple of weeks. Also, no tropical systems are expected to impact the North Gulf for the next 5 days. I'm going to talk about the forecast, actually the rainfall forecast through next Sunday. With the two fronts, we are expecting generally a quarter of an inch to an inch, and that's through next week. Definitely isolated higher amounts are possible. Definitely with the rain chances pretty close to 50% on Sunday, and definitely 30 to 50% on Friday. We definitely going to have a pretty good chance of rain on both those days, and so the coverage may be there, but the rainfall amounts are definitely not going to be that high. Here's an outlook for the week ahead, and the one thing I want you guys to notice is we don't have any 90s on the board, but with our temperatures in the 80s, that's still above normal. I see 190 for Baton Rouge on Thursday, but definitely most of the temperatures are going to be in the upper 80s for highs all the way through the week, and maybe some upper 60s to mid 60s for the north part of the area of southern Mississippi and east central Louisiana. 70s and low 70s for south of the lake, south of Lake Pontchartrain. The drought monitor actually been showing an expanding drought D1, abnormally drought conditions across Mississippi, Alabama, even parts of northern Louisiana is in a D1, D2. Southeast Louisiana, near normal or D1 abnormally dry conditions that is occurring. That may be expanding even though we're forecasting rain. If the conditions do not change, we're expecting conditions to get worse. Again, good chance of rain Monday and Friday due to fronts coming in the area. Cooler temperatures are expected this week, still above normal, but definitely on the weekend we're expecting cooler temperatures that'll bring it pretty close to normal and even some upper 40s for some areas Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Elevated winds may affect the marine zones Friday night and Saturday. The burn bans are in effect for parts of Louisiana and a good deal of Mississippi, along with the D0 drought conditions for our area. And no tropical systems are expected to impact the North Gulf Coast for the next 5 days. That's all I have for this week, the second week of October 2019. We'll see you next Thursday.